I haven't worn makeup in over a month, and today I want to go full glam to see how my hair looks with my new sew-in. I actually don't really have an issue with wearing makeup. However, it's just so much work. And I feel like I'm like, not that I'm a lazy person, but just like taking it off. Like putting it on is fine, but when you have to take off makeup, it just takes, in my opinion, way too long. I may or may not have said, but this is my first sew-in. I've just never seen myself in a sew-in, and I'm just curious, like, how, me all put together looks with a sew-in. So I feel like it's a rite of passage for women, especially Black women, when you are getting like a hairstyle that I guess it's seen to the world is something that is trying to play white or look a certain way. And so when I was first getting the sew-in, that's kind of like the thoughts I had. I was like, oh my gosh, are people going to think that I'm trying to be this person I'm not? Are people trying to say that I'm looking white, or I want straight hair, or I want hair that's, not my own? And I just had all these thoughts, which is so sad in my opinion. Like, I feel like we just have such versatile hair, and we should be able to wear the hair that we want to wear. I feel like for Black women, it's always this worry and this stress of like the presentation that you're gonna give off. Like your hair has to look perfect, or your hair can't look a little messy, like the messy hair bun that, white women are able to use. Like Black women, if your hair is messy, it looks unprofessional. And I just feel like it's so exhausting that we have these like beauty standards that like literally every other race doesn't have to deal with. But I feel like at the end of the day, I just had to remember like who I am. I know who I am. I know what I am, and I know what I'm trying to present myself as. And it's not to look white. It's not to be white passing or whitewashed or whatever language they want to come up with. Even in the Black community, they do come up with those kind of languages. I knew exactly who I was, and I knew that I'm getting this hairstyle to protect my hair. I'm getting this hairstyle because I like how it looks. And I am proud of who I am. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud that I am Black, and I love that I get to be able to do so many hairstyles. And so at the end of the day, I feel like we really have to decide, like, how are we going to present ourselves? How are we going to let the other opinions dictate us? Because if you keep listening to every single person, I don't feel like we will actually be happy. I love how this turned out. Like, I don't know, full glam with the sew-in, and I like have this like little curler thing that I use. But yeah, I actually really love how it is and how it turned out. I feel like I want to make one of those posts on Instagram where it's like felt cute but might delete later, but like put a little twist on it and put like felt cute but might not in parentheses, all caps, delete later. I don't know. We'll see.